Good morning to you. I hope this finds you very well. It's the 2nd of June and my friend just sent me a screenshot of apparently Moderna saying their next sword against COVID. Now, obviously whoever sent it is going around has sort of said, they feel a bit disappointed about this. However, it does actually list the side effects, okay? So it's more transparent. But the interesting thing was I didn't even notice it till my friend mentioned it. And she said the name alone should get you thinking. And I had a look, I kid you not. It was like an M, is almost like could be my. And it was called mNexspike. So it sounds like mNexspike, but it's NEX. And I thought, so I shuffled the cards. I thought that has to be some kind of, I don't know, strategy maybe. With a name like that by the white hats, it has to be. So I shuffled, and I haven't done the reading yet, but I haven't looked at the back of all these cards. So I'm going to have a surprise myself. And I just was interested to see if it was relevant to this reading. What was this? Right, so I have the world. I wonder if they've... Right, I don't know, because I don't want to say yet until I do a bigger reading, but I was wondering if it's all been sort of changed, and because this is a completion, or is it going to be bringing it to a completion? So let me see. I have assertiveness, rise up, stand stronger and true. So they're being honest with, the side effects are being listed. Rise up, stand stronger. So could this be just a wake-up call? We don't know yet, so hold on. You're in need of a clear direction. Decide what you want. Maybe it's transparency means people can make a decision, a better decision. It says keep going, keep growing, be unstoppable. That's an interesting one. I have the world. So I just wondered if those words would be relevant to the reading, but I'm going to look into it now. So here we go. And I will say, I will put this video up for one day only on YouTube, and it will then stay on Rumble for obvious reasons. I'm not going to... I doubt I can talk about these kind of things on YouTube. It may only stay up for an hour or two. I don't think they're going to like this kind of video. I don't know, but I'm not going to take a chance. So this new one... I haven't Googled it actually, so I only got what I got on a screenshot, so I hope this is correct information. I should have looked at that first. But it's called mNexspike. Is this anything to do with the white hats? It's got an interesting name. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Well, they're being, like I said, very transparent now about this. This is, going forward, clear direction, and, being direct and communicating in, the truth, okay? Now, it's difficult. I don't know if Mr. T is potentially behind this, but this is about clear communication, moving forward, clear communication. Now, it could be. Okay, maybe they've just been completely different now, and I have a feeling, okay, I'm just going to go with what I feel, okay. I have a feeling that perhaps Mr. T could be behind this, okay, and maybe, now they're saying you have to get the truth out. with the Ace of Swords. You have to get the truth out, and then you can make an informed decision. And maybe that's what this is about, because if you saw the side effects, you can then make an informed decision. And perhaps that leads to, because it's so transparent, it leads to perhaps people saying, no. Because it's interesting, because the Ten of Swords has 10 swords. And the man looks in a bit of a difficult situation. So it could be the end of, signalling in a way the end of what was, and now they're being very transparent. And that could mean then people say whatever they wish to say. Because it could be Mr. T has, bought, is getting the truth out and bringing it to justice, because the Queen of Swords is about bringing things to justice. The truth comes out. Now, so the outcome in a way is giving up. You can't solve it, coming to the end of a decision, or you can't reach a decision, so you just give up. It's kind of an ending. So it actually could lead to something, coming to the end of the road, which is very interesting. Yes, looking even more so now. So I believe this is exposing the truth, okay? And I think when people maybe see it and the name in black and white, I think they can make an informed decision. And I honestly wonder if this wasn't their choice to call it that, and to all to be there in kind of black and white. I don't think it was their choice. And I think this is also how people might start to feel, because it's like a setback, really conflicted about something. So exposes, and then people are conflicted. It's actually quite clever when you think about it. Look, I've got a stress card here now. Look at all the swords, okay? So this is perhaps going to take time, okay, for people to see what's kind of been going on. And I think it's all to do with the transparency. And I feel like this in a way is a clever way for this to happen. People make up their own choices when they can see it as it is, okay? But this is about being patient, or can even be the opposite. Next to this card, it could be like people have lost patience or going to lose patience. This is about healing and health and renewal. This could be to bring all of this out into the open and to change things. Now I think it's some kind of strategy. Yeah, with the name. With the name. I should do that actually, separate, in a minute. What have I got? Unless I get it now. Wow. What pleases us most shapes us. Oh my goodness, there you go. It could also be that people no longer feel comfortable in a way. People start seeing things for what they are. It's been a long time coming though. Courage. Now, I'm just going to ask, there has to be some kind of ploy behind the name. There has to be. There's just no way. Were the white hats behind the name? If this is true, I will say, if I've done this reading and this isn't true, I'm going to be really cheesed off. Well, it's could be. Okay, so this is to get people to to make a choice of their own. This also is about making an independent decision. Okay, now, are the white hats behind it? Well, there could be a man that's behind it to do with health. Oh, I just thought about who it might be. Robert F. Kennedy. Yes, big revelations. Yeah, this could be the white hats or the people in power. They're enlightening. They're enlightening people with the name, and maybe the name. Okay, I said, was the name fought up by the white hats, or the Trump and the white hats, or his administration? And I have Queen of Swords. The truth comes out. So I don't have a yes, but I do have the truth comes out. So could well be someone in power, a prominent person, strength and heal. I also wonder if they've changed them, because temperance as well, which is what I had, is about healing. I wonder if they've been changed. But hang on a minute, then why would they put those side effects there? Perhaps it's in order to bring this to a conclusion then. That's what I think is going to happen. Okay, maybe it's the next step before people say, nah. And then it comes out about autism, and it comes out about this, and it comes out about that. And then people say, nope, that's probably the way it's going. Yep, all the past. Anything to do with healing, to do with the past. Yeah, there's going to be so many revelations, and I think it could just, the structure could collapse on that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. As I said, I will not be leaving this up on Rumble. Sorry, on YouTube. It will be on Rumble. Bye now.